Hey guys, I just wanted to go into how to play No Limit Hold'em, just the basic rules of the game. Here we got our players, and we got blinds posted at 5 and 10. Got the 2 cards face down. Now, in another video we talked about about limit hold'em and like the betting restrictions there. In No Limit, there are no restrictions, which can be a good or a bad thing depending on how you play. So here, say he decides he wants to call. Here with the his bet, he just decides he wants to call as well. Now he's got the option he could check or he could raise, and he decides to raise. Now with limit hold'em, he would have to raise $10, but here he can raise as much as he wants. And say in this case here, he wants to raise $25. All right. So now players here would have to bet 25 if they wanted to stay in the hand. So here, say he wants to call. He wants to call, and then he wants to fold. All right, so this goes in the pot. This goes in as well. All right, and then we have a flop. Okay. Now here, in No Limit, you have to, you don't have to bet 10 if you don't want to. If you want to bet more than that, you're more than willing to. And another thing a lot of players have heard the terminology all in. What that means is that he basically pushes it all in. And now he's betting all of his chips. All the players here started with the same amount, now just for sake of making things simple here. So let's say he decides to call. All right, so now everything matches up. All right, and in a home game, and also in cash games, you don't have to show your cards right away. But in poker tournaments, like if you ever see, some tournaments that they'll show on TV, they'll actually have, them turn the cards up. All right, here we actually have an interesting situation where, there's a king, jack, and a 10, but then both players have a queen. Nobody else has like a higher card. So in this case here, the best 5-card hand for both of them is king, queen, jack, 10, 7. So in this case here, this is called a split pot. And what happens here is that both players split the pot. Cards get swept up and we go to the next hand. And that's No Limit Hold'em.